can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Good morning, everybody. Please join me. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
Morning.
Welcome to Sunday service at the Unity Center for Positive Living in Everett. Let's start our time together with a reading from the Daily Word. Secure in the presence of God, I am peaceful and strong. I find comfort in knowing I'm never alone because God is always with me and within me. Whatever I'm called to face, I have inner resources to handle it peacefully. Peace dwells in the silence of my soul. When I feel troubled, I turn within. I breathe deeply and picture a peaceful setting, a trickling stream, the wind just gently rustling the leaves, or the soft flicker of candlelight. I let tranquility sink deep into my heart. As I leave the quietness of prayer, I take peace with me. I am ready to face the day. As a peaceful person, I know that peace is my very nature. Harmony is my purpose and my goal. I seek serene people, places, and experiences. My soul feels at home everywhere as the peace of my heart flows outward to bless everyone it touches. And the reading today is May grace and peace be yours in abundance in the knowledge of God and of Jesus our Lord, from 2 Peter. So let's open our songbooks, not Greece. Number 37 in Wings of Song. Yeah. You were in Greece, weren't you?
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and all we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. Beautiful.
Okay, I'd like to call your attention to some of the people in the congregation that are of a lot of help. We had ushers this morning, are Lonnie and Nancy. I wrote down the wrong name. Social hour, no one had signed up, so the Village of Unity has pulled it together. We had Paula and my brain is not working this morning. There was a whole bunch of people down there doing that. But so there is a nice social hour, and I hope you can join us for it. Josh and Terry are doing audio video, and Terry and Savannah are wonderful, talented musicians. My name is Patty. I'm covering for Cindy this week, and I'm really pleased to announce that Reverend Don is joining us from Center for Spiritual Living. And he'll be giving us our meditation and lesson today. If you brought your cell phone in with you today, please go ahead and turn that off. In the middle of a meditation, we have chickens going off or whatever. It's distracting, so let's make sure we have that turned off. If you're visiting us for the first time this morning, or if for any other reason you'd like a packet of information describing Unity, please ask one of our ushers on your way out, and they'll provide that with you. We hope you have a wonderful time and that you just decide to come back and see us again. So I think Yvonne has a bunch of announcements for us. Thanks.
Good morning. Forgive the mask, but I have a problem with chronic bronchitis, and it's been lingering for 5 weeks now. So this is more to help you than it is for me to protect myself from you. And let's just for a moment, if we could we all just take a deep breath and think about all those lovely lungs affected by allergies, pneumonia, flu, and let's just breathe a blessing of health into everyone we love and who are near us and the community. Yes. So, spring has sprung, and we have a lovely wreath behind us, and it's just a reminder one more time about the plant sale. It's coming up quickly. It's amazing how fast April is traveling through the month. So for those of you that have plants that you're growing at home, and I've got quite a number of them, Paula brought some, and they're centerpieces now. We have these little white sticks. If you would take these and put them inside the plants that you're going to bring and write the name of the plant, because a buyer is not going to know, unless they're a really good gardener, what the leaf of a plant looks like to give it its name. So if you know the name of the plant, would you please take these? They'll be downstairs on the buffet where we have all the sign-up sheets. Just take some, a regular felt marker, and write down the name of the plant that you're donating. In addition to that, now's the time to think about gathering up a few things that will help us with the plant sale. We need low boxes to put plants in for people to carry home. So if you've got some boxes at home that you can cut down low, about this big, so that would be great. And you can do that and then bring them here and just leave them downstairs in the church, and we'll collect those. Also, grocery bags, plastic grocery bags, if you've got some of those. Those are helpful to help people take things home. I want to announce that next Sunday, Paula is going to have her craft fair again. Paula is a wonderfully talented member of the church. She has made things out of ribbons, bows, cards, photographs that she's taken, and jewelry she's made, and she's going to sell those again, and her proceeds all go to the church as part of the plant sale spring fundraising. So that's next Sunday. You can pay by cash or credit card if you'd like to take part in purchasing any of her items. And finally, on April 18th, which is this coming Saturday at noon, we're going to have a memorial service for Mike Tolle. And I don't think Trish is here today. So Mike has passed, but now's the time for us as members of the church to recognize Mike's life in memoriam and also to support Trish in this time. And we are going to offer from the church a potluck. Trish is going to provide the majority of the main entrees. But if you'd like to sign up and bring a dessert or a side salad, something like that, the sign-up sheet's down below. Bring those Saturday morning at noon or, like 11:30, and we'll set up the potluck for after the service. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yvonne. Okay. We also, a couple of other announcements. Did you have something, Sharon?
Well, I just wanted to speak about David's.
Oh, okay, come on up. Oh, do you want me to just announce it? So today after church, we are, David is going to, next Sunday, not today. Next Sunday, David is going to be doing a presentation on paleontology. Rolls right off the tongue. What he said. So it's really interesting. I've seen pieces of it, and I'm looking forward to seeing the whole thing. So stick around next Sunday afternoon. 1 o'clock. It'll be up here in the sanctuary, not in the social hall. Great. Also, to let you know, in the back, we have a suggestion box. If you have suggestions for the board to consider, fill out a thing and drop it in there. There's a prayer box back there if you're asking for anything in specific. Or you can always call the 24-hour Unity. What's the number, Mary? You know what it is. Yeah, you can find it. Yeah, Walter?
Drum circle on the 18th are
Between 6 and 8 on the 18th, drum circle. Okay. Now I think it's time for that next song. Right? Okay.
Go, Savannah. This book, page 6. Or number 6, not page 6. Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision. My decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down that road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. So true.
Okay, let's settle it now and get ready for our meditation.
Good morning. As you heard, I'm Reverend Don, and it's my pleasure to be back here to share with you this morning. So as part of the meditation, I'd like us to complete our arrival process simply by maybe tapping your heels on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Release. Rub your hands together. We're telling our bodies, minds, and spirits that we are exactly where we want to be, in this room here today, sharing this time in community. So I invite you to take another deep breath and begin to just contemplate the song we just sang. Love is my decision. Pick a word in that and just quietly say it to yourself in your heart, whether it's love, my, is, or decision. It takes all 4 words to create that sentence. And we come together and contemplate that idea, love as our decision. I invite you now to just think about the word love, the feeling. Love as a verb, as a noun. And allow that to settle in your heart and contemplate the idea of love. Take another deep breath and allow the idea of decision to settle into your heart, to contemplate decision. Made any lately? Planning on any? Just think about decision. Another deep breath. Consider the whole sentence. Love is my decision. Not mine up here, but mine in each of us. And we make a full circle back to considering love is my decision. Take another breath and begin to come back to this room and invite you to take this idea, love is my decision, with you today. Play with the order of the words. Play with each of the words. And just see what love and decision can do together. And so it is.
think God was the sun, God is the sun, but God's so much more than the earth and the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all in all, needing us to shine its light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Command my hands, what must they do? Command my life, it's here for you. God is the love that heals all creation. God is creator, makes all things new, and God needs us to shine its light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must be. And God needs us to shine its light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must be. Show me all that I must be.
My cue, right? So did you notice a change in the words in that song? I think a couple of you did. We always have sung it, it's what I must do. After all, we're human doers, right? Only rarely do we become human beings. Think about that one. So more about this later, but I appreciate our musical team making that word change for me, because I do it all the time when I sing this song, because I want to be love. Which leads me first into gratitude for Reverend Joanna last week. The bunnies, their eggs, the chocolate, the best part, all of that. She did a really wonderful job setting us up for this month of love, the 12 powers and love. So I'm grateful for what she brought. There will not be a test. I know she threatened a test, didn't she, last week? I will not do a test, but I will be downstairs afterwards. You can question the minister or stump the minister if you would like. But I want to take that song for just a second because it was a late addition to the talk. There's three things in there. There's doing and being. There's listening to the divine. And there's abide. So we're going to talk about all three of these. So I want to start with just remembering that, let's see. You ever have days your glasses somehow have changed the prescription? Okay. So we're going to work it out this way. But love is a challenging power. And I want to open with a couple of quotes to give us a little room to work with it. This is from Charles Fillmore in the book The 12 Powers. Thus, love beholds the transforming, uplifting power of the Christ. Love holds soul and body together. Love is the attractive force that draws our good to us according to the depth and strength of our realization of love. I also have a realization that this needs to move. To give a different perspective and a little permission, this is from Winifred Wilkinson Hausman, her book, Your God-Given Potential, titled Let There Be Love. Love is the most universally recognized. I think that was there for a reason, right? So it didn't fall. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. And we'll put it back for you. Yeah. Yeah. So the quote, and I'll start it over. Love is the most universally recognized and most frequently misinterpreted of the 12 powers. It is a part of life and living, and without love, people perish. But you can tell the part that I got into was the most frequently misinterpreted power that we talk about. What she gave us is an escape hatch, a way to honor that I may not know what this chapter is about, or I may be having questions. We all do, and that's the permission that we get from that quote. And then another one from a minister friend of mine on Kauai. If you're ever on Kauai, the Hawaiian island, there's a CSL center there, CSL of Kauai, original name. That is a lot of fun. It's just worth going to one time. It's just a lot of fun. They have a good time. And this is from one of the ministers, Reverend Andrello Farron. Love isn't a place to hide. It's a power to be expressed. So that's the journey we're on this month. We're looking at love. Now, you notice in our culture that we have a lot of interesting ideas about love. We love pizza. We love our kids. We love this community. Hopefully by the end of this morning, you'll love me. And it's just, how do you ever know when somebody uses the word love, what does it mean? It's a test. I mean, it's interesting. But what I love is that we can look to other societies and get some ideas. The ancient Greeks had 7 words for love, each describing an aspect of love. I'm not going to try and say all the Greek words because the last time I did that, and there were a couple of Greek folks that were a little upset with me. I'm from the South. I get a pass. But here's the idea. There's eros, which we recognize. That's romantic and passionate love. There's a philia, which is an intimate, authentic friendship kind of love. There's another one that is the playful, flirtatious form of love. There's an unconditional, familial love. There's a word for that. There's a compassionate, self-love word, pragma, a committed, companionate love. One that we hear sometimes in spiritual places, agape, the deep spiritual, empathetic, universal love. I like that they took the time to create words to help us know which aspect of love we are feeling, experiencing, wanting to express. Because we are given the divine quality of self-determination, decision-making. We get to choose how we want to show up in love. And the more we know about love, the better our choices can be. With some space here for different aspects of love, I want to talk about the idea about abide. Where do we abide? Now, most of us were around either with our grandkids or with kids that got to see Little Nemo or Finding Nemo. Remember Finding Nemo? Fish, I think he got caught by something, gets taken away. His team goes on a hero's quest to find him and bring him back. Well, there was another fish in that story that didn't make the movie. That was Fred. Fred the fish. He and I were talking the other day. Fred has been searching for water his entire life. We've talked about that. I've given up. He keeps looking. This last time he talked, he says, I know it's just over the next wave. I'll find water. We all laughed. How many of us have searched for love? When we live in love, love is a field, love is a place that is the divine. The divine is love, and we live in a space of love. And now when I look at myself as knowing love as a field, I begin to look at love in different ways and how I want to connect with it, how I want to experience it. The song we just said, the song Love is a Decision, is really, really powerful when you stop and make that a statement and recognize we live in a field that we can connect to the love that is the divine. The center of our back is where we connect. When we think about love as a power, that's where it's located, in the center of your back behind the heart. We have a place we can plug into divine love and allow that love to be present for us, through us, and as us. Sounds easy? Not. We're human. We have some challenges. We have some things that we want to get in the way. And that's the next thing. And my point is that we get to choose love. The problem is our culture is not giving us tools very often or always to be able to understand the love we want to choose. You may have had some love taught to you in religion and spirituality, family, online, movies. We see love being named, just the one word, not the 7 definitions from the Greek, but just things called love, that sometimes are confusing. And so my plan today that I made, and did you hear God giggle when I said plan? Anyway, the plan was to just look at this idea of how we can begin to move into that field of love, to abide in the field of love, and both knowing it surrounds us and to make it part of our life, how we apply the power of love. I'm a big person on practical application of any spiritual idea. If it doesn't work in real life, I'm not interested. What I know is that love applied to almost anything, well, to everything, makes a difference. But learning how to apply it in a way that works for each of us is our challenge as humans in the expression. And so if we're in this field, one of the ways we can begin to connect with it is through affirmations. I know there are lots of affirmations about love. They're like spiritual practices. They're books, whole bookcases of ideas. The idea of love that matters is the one that matters to you. It's finding your expression, your unique expression of love, how you show up. It's just like spiritual practices. All the spiritual practices are out there, but the only one that matters for you is the one that you'll do. It's the one that works for you. We've heard about love languages. There's lots of books on that. I found out and figured out my love language is service. When I am in service, I just glow. It's fun. I just spent 4 days in a conference. The CSL, our national CSL organization, had a conference in Reno. Surprise, but I volunteered, and I did the reception desk. I did ushering. It was so much fun to love the greater community by showing up as love, being love. That's my expression. Each of you has a way you like to express love. Find it, use it, live in it, abide in it. Let that be how you experience the love. The affirmation that I use for love is, let me give you the one from the book, and then we can go on to changing it. Love. I am a center of love. I radiate kindness and compassion. So as an affirmation, that would be something to find your stillness and focus on the back of your heart and say that. I am a center of love. I radiate kindness and compassion. Now, some affirmations I've read just might be kind of go, huh? Or there's a catch. Find your affirmation, the one that works for you, that fits your relationship with the divine, with love. The one I use is, my affirmation is, God is love. I am divine love. I welcome, activate, and experience divine love. I welcome, activate, and express divine love. I am divine love of body, mind, and soul. That's the one that settles me, that brings it in. I use that basically format with any God quality I want to experience. So I'm giving you permission to ignore the book and to find the affirmation that works for you. Find one that when you say it, you can feel that connection with love, that it activates you within. Now, there's lots of ways to use love. And you've got, 3 more weeks, at least 2 more weeks of talking about love. So I got to keep something back for the other ministers. And so, but I do want to invite us to recognize the times when an affirmation or a practice or something that's going on catches us. And what I mean by catching is you're thinking everything's okay, but then there's something that just is not right. There's something that's not resonating. This is supposed to resonate, but it's not for me. It's an invitation. It's the divine giving you a little niggle. You might want to think about this one. That's one of the reasons I ask us to shift the word in the song from do to be. What must I be? Because I believe love is a being type of experience. We do love, but we also do being. And being love is what I did as an usher and at the reception desk. Sure, I can help the person find how to do the QR code, get to the app. Nope, don't save it. Don't save the QR code. It won't help. Oh, look, you're now on the app for their conference. And they light up and they're so happy and off they go. It's being able to just be the presence of love that allows someone to breathe and be able to have the time to find what it is they want, to be there. When we express love, we have different ways we can express it. By service, or that's the mind to do part. Some of us have probably gone on marches or walks or gatherings. Have you viewed those as a place to show up in love? I know some of us do. We show up in those events for love. We pray with love. We pray from love. As I know Ernest Holmes said, and I'm pretty sure the Fillmore said, it's not what you pray to, it's where you pray from. Pray from love as we move into our prayer practices. Anybody, and we can always write. For example, if you want to see change in an organization or a country, you can write, you can send emails. And I used to think, yeah, right, nobody's going to read it, nothing. But then in my industry, I got involved more in dealing with the government and my elected representatives. And I learned things. I learned that they have computer programs that will count every email for and against any topic. Nothing is missed. They count the number of donations. You think $5 is not much? When you multiply 5,000 by a lot of people supporting a topic, it adds up. But they count, they keep track of numbers. Your voice matters. You don't have to be one of the people that has the number to somebody. You can use the system and let you know from love that you want more love in the world. How would that show up? How would we be caring for those that have come here seeking shelter and a hope? They had our support in many ways. And they do like dollars. But again, it doesn't take a lot of dollars when we all can unite around something. So I invite you to just consider how love activates you and how you want to move it into the world. What is the issue that you would like to see changed? Then use this, love is my decision. Flip it around. I'm deciding I want to change. How does love want me to express this idea? Engage with love like it's a good friend. There are ways we love simply, something like blessing. Blessing is a practice. Blessing is a practice of love. Even when you say it in the South, I bless you a little hard, honey. It's sometimes a curse, but seriously, it's anyway. But when we bless from love, we are really sending an energy of love, of support to people we don't know. The guy that blew by me on the freeway this morning, I just blessed him. One, I don't want to get stopped by something happening. And two, wherever he's going, it's got to be important to him. I don't know. But if it's important that he gets someplace faster than me, then bless him on the journey with grace and ease. That's love moving through me in a place where I'd really rather the guy slow down. But if it's gonna, I can't make that happen, but I can always choose blessing. I can always choose love. So with this morning, I had to come up here early because if I stayed at home any longer, this talk would have gotten even longer. You ever had boxes you put in the garage and then storage and then you decided, well, it's time to empty them? Yeah, that's a big decision. I get credit for that one. But I keep finding all these books from over the years of spiritual studies. And there was one, I'm going to show it. This is called The Power of Unconditional Love, 1990, Ken Keyes. Pulled it out of the box, and it was like, you're going to read me again. And so this morning, I looked at one of the places I had highlighted, and said, dang, that was a pretty good idea. And so that's part of love, moving to inspire me to look and find an idea to share, to something add to who I am. So not only from books do we find ideas, we also find it in country music. There's a song, Love Them Anyway. That's a powerful song. Trisha Yearwood, I believe, sings it. But it basically recognizes the human condition. And people do stuff we don't agree with. The guy flashing, passing me at 90 miles an hour. And the idea of the song is, it was in this book also, that we separate the person from the behavior. Anybody remember cassettes? Okay. You put a cassette in the player, you push play, and if you didn't like the music, did you get mad at the cassette player? There are other reasons to get mad at the cassette player, but it wasn't for the song that came from the speakers. If you didn't like it, you stopped it and hit eject and moved on. That's one of the challenges we have with love, is recognizing, separating behavior from the person. I didn't like the behavior blowing by me like that. But I don't know enough to even begin to think about the person other than love them anyway. So that's my call upon us this day. My invitation is to not become country music singers, but to become aware how each person on here, on this planet, has a journey. That like Fred the fish, or unlike Fred the fish, we can choose to recognize that we live in a field of love and shift from looking for love to how can love work through me today in this moment. That's the invitation to ask. Find your being, find your doing. If you know something that really lights you up, do it more and bring love in. It doesn't have to be a love language. It's just whatever lights you up, object you love, and something you love, do it with love. Do it every chance you get. And then allow that love to be what changes our world. Let's pray. Is that a question, or are you just agreeing?
I'd like to say my affirmation is
I see only love.
I see only love.
That's a good one.
I like the idea of namaste. The Christ spirit of love within me honors the Christ spirit of love within you.
Mm-hmm. Namaste. The spirit in me, the spirit of love in me sees the spirit of love in you. Those are prayers. Those are ways we change the world. And so I invite you again to take a deep breath, not for meditation, but to just get oxygen back in your body, to allow yourself to come back into this room fully, to be aware that we are in the field of love, that the divine, the one source, the one power, that one life that created all that is, created each of us, gave us the ability to be in love, to use love, to live in love, to choose to apply love to everything. Also gives us the life we live, and we get to choose how we express it. And so we move into this time coming together knowing that we are lifted and our eyes are lifted to love. And we welcome the inspiration of the divine. Not so much God use me, but me as God. Show me how to show up in this world, this day, this moment, as love, being love, and doing what expresses love. When we take that approach to life, the world will shift. One person, one group, and everyone given enough time. I'm blessed to be here, blessed to share with you, and together we affirm this idea of love, the field, where we abide, and our ability to choose love by saying, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you.
I think. Got me? Okay. I do. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Reverend Don. That was really great. I'm going to think about Fred. over the next week or so and be a little more cognizant of finding my water. So let's pull out the songbooks again, and we're going to sing number 24.
Come into a healing time. We've come into a healing time. We've come into a healing time. We've come into a healing time. We heal with our hearts. We heal with our hands. We heal with our songs. We heal with our love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We've come into a healing time. 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 We heal with our hearts. We heal with our hands. We heal with our songs. We heal with our love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One more time. We've come into a healing 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 time. We heal with our hearts. We heal with our hands. We heal with our songs. We heal with our love. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Savannah. It's just great. Now it's time to bless our offering and thank our Creator for the many blessings we've been given and affirm our gratitude. Let's start by affirming the truth about ourselves, and then we'll bless our offering together. So this is how it goes. My name is Patty, and I am, or use your name, but you could do me because that would make me super prosperous. And I am prosperous always and in all ways. So let's repeat that together. My name is Patty, and I am prosperous always and in all ways. And remember, always meaning forever and ever, and always meaning as in all forms. So let's take our offering, hold it close to our heart, literally or figuratively, and bless our offering together. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I share, and all that I receive. Thank you, Mother, Father, God.
A presence, one life of all, and no other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love, there can only be God's love. Oh yes, I know that I walk. Oh yes, I walk in the love of God. There is a wisdom, a knowing, a loving, and a truth. Whatever you need to know will come in God's way for you. Just say until it shows. I'll pray. I won't move until I know, oh, that I walk in the love of God. For the power and the glory and the love of God, it other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love, there can only be God's love. Oh yes, I know that I walk. Oh yes, I walk in the love of God. Oh yes, I walk in the love of God.
Goosebumps when Savannah sings. That's so awesome, Savannah. Thank you. And Terry, your accompaniment also. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for coming today. It was great to have you all here. If you can, you have time, please join us in the social hall downstairs. It's always a lot of fun. Meet some new friends, talk to somebody you haven't talked to before. So now let's circle around the room. How many people do we have today? 42. Oh, yeah, we can make it around this side. Oh, sorry, wait, sorry. I forgot a very important piece. We need to bless the offering. Thank you, Reverend. I just want to get downstairs.
But she's excited.
Yeah.
Probably ready to get on downstairs and get snapped. So I invite you again to take a moment to focus your heart, your love, attention on this spot. And I stand here in representation of this community as I speak my word to the vine of gratitude for all the resources that flow to this community this day and always, that this community is fully resourced in all of its activities as it brings love and meaning and spirituality into this community, this world, and all beings. We know we make a difference. This is one way, and there are so many others. We're grateful for each of them, grateful for the community, grateful for these gifts, and all the blessings that flow to the giver and to this community in receiving. And we affirm it by saying, and so it is.
And
So it is. Your turn.
Thank you. All right, now we can all get up and circle around the room. And don't all bunch up there, or, oh, Skeet's not here to herd. He's downstairs with the children. different herding. Okay, looks like there's some arms about to be pulled out, so let's do this. Let's start with our prayer. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.